Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies. And this is American Military Union Lodge from the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry by Albert G. Mackey. American Military Union Lodge. In 1776, 6 Master Masons, 4 fellow crafts, and 1 entered apprentice, all but 1, officers in the Connecticut Line of the Continental Army in camp at Roxbury, Massachusetts, petitioned Richard Gridley, Deputy Grand Master of St. John's Lodge, for a warrant forming them into a regular lodge. On the 15th of February, a warrant was issued to Joel Clark, appointing and constituting him First Grand Master of American Union Lodge, erected at Roxbury, or wherever your body shall remove on the continent of America, provided it is where no Grand Master is appointed. The lodge was duly constituted and almost immediately moved to New York, and met on April 23, 1776, by permission of Dr. Peter Middleton, Grand Master of Masons in the province of New York. It was agreed at this meeting to petition him to conform the Massachusetts warrant as, under its terms, they were without authority to meet in New York. Dr. Middleton would not confirm the warrant of American Union Lodge, but in April 1776, caused a new warrant to be issued to the same brethren under the name of Military Union Lodge No. 1. Without recalling the former warrant, they thus presented an anomaly of a lodge holding warrants from and yielding obedience to 2 grand bodies in different jurisdictions. The spirit of the brethren, though, is shown in their adherence to the name American Union in their minutes, and the only direct acknowledgement of the new name is in a minute provided that the lodge furniture purchased by American Union be considered only as leaning to the Military Union Lodge. This lodge followed the Connecticut Line of the Continental Army throughout the War of Independence. It was General Samuel Holden Parsons of American Union who returned to the British Army Lodge Unity No. 18, their warrant, which had come into possession of the American Army at the taking of Stony Point in 1779. American Union participated in a convention at Morristown, New Jersey, January 31, 1780, when it was proposed to nominate General Washington as Grand Master over the 13 United States of America, and it was on the suggestion of Reverend Israel Evans of American Union that the Temple of Virtue for the use of the Army and the Army lodges was erected at New Windsor or Newburgh, New York. During the winter of 1782 through 1783, the lodge followed the Army of the Northwest Territory after the War of Independence and participated in the formation of the Grand Lodge of Ohio. Shortly afterward, the lodge withdrew from the Grand Lodge of Ohio and did not appear on the roll thereafter, but pursued an independent existence for some years. The present American Union Lodge at Marietta, Ohio, No. 1, on the roll of the Grand Lodge of Ohio, was organized by members of the Old Lodge. The first minute book from the original Constitution to April 23, 1783, is in the library of the Grand Lodge of New York. During the war, many prominent patriots were members, and several times Washington was recorded as a visitor. CAB. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.